Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. We've got a terrific matchup tonight. Anticipation has been building in this campus all day long, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. Man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today. And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Howard. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! This quarterback on fire today. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Second down after that previous play. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets the first and still running. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Breaking free at midfield. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back to throw. It's Howard. Caught quickly. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. And he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch is made. Room to run here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Ohio State 10, Florida.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Caught over the middle. It's a Buka. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Game moves into the 35. First down again. To throw, it's Howard. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into the... And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. When he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the... Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Touchdown, Ohio State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the The offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw. The catch is made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Tackled on the play at the 31-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw. It's leg way. And it's caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Gators keep the football on the move. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
That keeps the score. Ohio State.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Looking to throw it again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Looking for a gap, it's Henderson. And that run produces a decent gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Howard. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Second down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab near the sticks. It's Badger. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
A completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Florida, number 1 in the end zone.
Extra point try coming now.
On for the extra point.
And he knocks it right through.
Kick is good. That makes the score Ohio State 38, Florida, 20.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Set to kick this one away.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now it's second down here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 18 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Ohio State 38, Florida 27.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Kick this one away.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.